This is Grant Cush, the nine mind God. All right. The sun god under nine. Let's go in. We're going to preview the brother YK, the Truth video on the Abos. I like to say the Dane Calloway Indians, right? Now, if you're not familiar with YK, the Truth, the brother got some excellent research when it comes down to proving that the original people on this earth were Africans first, and then they became what they became after. Okay. And this is scientific. Okay. If you are not studying science in the case of DNA, genealogy, and things of the sort, you're really not on point. Okay. If you do not understand science in the case of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and phosphorus, you're not really on point, and not necessarily in the order I gave when it comes down to those elements. I'm starting to see there are so-called conscious scholars out here that is taking pieces of my information and trying to use it, right? And I'm speaking about those who push a Hebrew Israelite agenda, a conscious scientific agenda, right? A black upliftment agenda. And what I mean by a black upliftment agenda, because that's what I'm with. But we can't tell people who they are unless we understand science, biology, chemistry, thermodynamics. We got to understand the spirit. You understand? As above, so below. All right. Now, it's a lot of people riding on Dane Calloway right now. Dane Calloway has had his run. Now, I know he got some true loyalists out there, some true fans, but I hate to tell his fans that, you were given information that was used to pick your emotions, right? To get you emotionally overheated, and then to pick a side with Dane Calloway. Because for some of y'all, you haven't heard that particular demonstration before. For some of y'all, what Dane Calloway is saying is it's the first time y'all heard it. And some of these fans are loyalists. Dane Calloway is not on no brand new information, right? If you want to go into a black Indian push as far as organization, and some of these Dane Calloway Indians like Phoenix Moon try to be a disgruntledest rider against nine science, okay? Look into the Nuwaubian Nation. None of these abos have taken it as far, whether you think the information is true or not, further than the Nuwaubian Nation as far as the Black Indian school under the umbrella of nine science. Okay. A lot of these so-called scholars have taken information from nine science and try to flip it and bring it their own way. Here's the thing about Nuwaubians. We know what's in them books, and we can tell when somebody is kicking that information, even if they try to flip it, because there's certain vocabulary in nine science that rearranges the mind for the positive if you have comprehension. And that's the problem with some of these abos or some of these Dane Calloway Indians. They sound deep but lack comprehension, lack the understanding of the origin of words, lack understanding of the word origin in itself. Okay. So I challenge Dane Calloway to not just be a hider behind his website, a hider behind his channel, right? As if he can't come out and compete with the elite scholars out here that know that the African was the original human and the only human on this planet, because you got the mankind straight hair races as well. Okay? This shit go deeper than just saying I'm an Indian. It goes deeper than just saying we was always here. No, we would like you to explain it. And Dane Calloway ain't did that yet. What he brings is a lot of fabrication and pseudo information. Do you understand what I'm saying? A lot of fabrication and pseudo information. Like 98% of African Americans are indeed native Indians. That's not correct. That is not correct. And some of y'all fall for it or have fallen for it, right? What new information can Dane Calloway come out with scientifically? Does he even use science, biology, and chemistry and things of that nature, right? But aside from all that, I want to go into this preview because YK the Truth, that brother be on y'all heads, and I ain't seen a proper challenge against this brother's information yet. I haven't seen proper information used in debating this brother to prove we was always here and we're Indians without African ancestry. Nigga, that's bullshit. But let's tune it up. This is YK the Truth, right? This track is called You're Not an Indian, Stop the Cap. Abo Diss, YK the Truth, and I'ma add on them Dane Calloway Indians and anyone down and affiliated with Dane Calloway Indians. Let's go.
Are you sick of the Mabos, man? I'm sick of the Mabos, man. I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm sick.
We are African, and we happen to be in America. We're not American. We are people who formerly were Africans who were kidnapped and brought to America.
You say you were Indian, but we know that's cap. I'm sick and tired of you frauds saying you're not black. And grandma said that you come from the black feet. Having a roommate's the only time you share a key. You niggas sick, you really need therapy. I can't lie, I gotta go and blame Dane. He started making videos, snorting cocaine. Our ancestors are turning over in their graves just because these abos don't wanna come from slaves. And they say that genealogy the key, but deny the records that prove there was slavery. I'm convinced that most of them can't read or even comprehend the words that they damn see. But this year, I'm burning feathers on the flames just to let them know that I don't never play games. And you know I do this for my ancestors.
African culture, African ties. And you'd be surprised, we discovered that deep within the subconscious of the black man in this country, he's still more African than he is American.
I do this for my ancestors. Not that Indian nigga. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop the cap, you not an Indian nigga. Your people is black, your people is black, your people is black, you not an Indian nigga. Stop the cap, stop the cap, stop the cap, you not an Indian nigga. Your people is black, your people is black, your people is black, you not an Indian nigga. Stop the cap, stop the cap, stop the cap, you not an Indian nigga. You not an Indian nigga. Stop the cap.
Damn. Black Americans cosplaying Indians. Okay? This is sad, man. This is sad. Because y'all niggas know when you go to the powwow, it's more straight-haired people than sun-haired people at the powwow. Come on, man. It's more straight-haired mankind racists at the powwow. Than it is sun-haired people. Why isn't it the other way around? Why y'all not riding on the straight-haired Native Americans politically, properly, and letting them know we the real Cherokees, we the real Chickasaws, we the real Seminoles. Okay? We the real Pamunkey Indians. Instead of showing the same old fucking pictures that y'all showing. Some of them showing 1800 black statues with the term Indian on it to show that that's who we are. You're stupid, nigga. Because any statue made like that is no different than a pickaninny statue that the white man used to put in front of their yard back in the day. Why are you not getting a pickaninny statue, the black little dude or the black kid with the red suit with the white jockey pants, right? They used to put in front of their yard and say, that's a original Indian. How do you separate the two when they fucking look the same? What do I mean by that? You're using images of little Indian statues that's darker than copper though, you know what I'm saying, with sun hair to denote that this is an Indian, when America does not have the thermal energy force to create people with dark skin and sun hair. Why? Because the majority of America is outside of the sun zone. So if you a New York Indian, man, you don't have no fucking sun hair. If you are up top Indian, you don't have no sun hair. You got to get down there in the bottom of America and say your origination. And if some of y'all were saying that, that's something that can be debated. The original Sun people, the original Indians, the original inhabitants of the Western Hemisphere, they started at the bottom of the United States. And then even then, you will have a lot to prove because the bottom of the United States is barely in the sun zone. I don't care if you niggas is dumb, right? You know, and it's funny, man, because, you know, instead of like coming and really getting under my comments and really challenging what I'm saying, like I got like 5 people that are subscribe and unsubscribe, subscribe and unsubscribe based on my videos. I wouldn't care if my little 900 subscribers drop down to 500 subscribers. You know what I mean? Because some of y'all out here playing the fence. Some of y'all out here don't want real information, and we don't know who the subscribers is. I'm only trying to deal with people that look like me, right? People that agree with the truth, and truth is truth. You know what I'm saying? And truth rides beyond all races. Other than that, if you here just for the entertainment show and things of that nature, I ain't got no entertainment for you. Or hardly post videos as it is. Because I'm a real one in life. And when it comes down to this Indian information, man, this is the saddest thing that I've heard black people talk about and all the shit that we've been through in America. Is that we are Indians with no African ancestry. Who is your God, my Negro? Nigga, Negro means dark before they put that all the extra. So anybody could have been a Negro in America in connection to the Europeans, the Spaniards, the fucking Dutch, the French that came over here, right, and colonized. Colonize mean we put our understanding, our philosophy, everything that we know, we slap that on them people. We slap that on them. The law is basically dark against white, man. This is the law of duality. What is the law of duality? We deal with good and evil. What's the third dimension? A blending? So that colonized philosophy and mind and barbaric mind state was slapped on a people. Just like they slapped it on us. And now we don't know who we are, starting with science first. Science means to know. Starting with origins. Origins breaks down to ancestry, bloodline, and race. Okay? So if you originally are from America, how? Ancestry, bloodline, and race. Does the Indians, these Abos, these Dane Calloway Indians, do their bloodline only begin in America, stops in America, started in America, and that's it? No, man. They say the Melanesians and the Polynesians, these people don't come from Africa, and they still got nappy hair and dark skin. That's bullshit. I don't know where y'all got that from. Them people are from Africa. Now, we show in the evolution of humans, right? Evolution, evolution means a degradation to us in the Human Genome Project. It's a degradation. Revolution is an elevation back into the original uniqueness of the original prime humans on this planet. So people are less and less and less original people until we get to ghosts, the stripping of human. Do y'all not understand that? Melanin, theomelanin, and ghosts. This is the scientific terms that they use to designate who the original people are, down to the ghosts. Some of these fools are saying that eumelanin is only brown pigmentation. No, it's not, man. Come on, you little kids. You little kids. You can't come and change what we studied in the 90s and the 60s. You can't change that shit. Unless you want to be labeled as ignorant. And Dane Calloway is ignorant, and anybody who agrees with him for saying that Indians look like Africans per se, right? And I'm talking about the uniqueness of hair, right? And they don't have no African ancestry. Some have even went as far as saying that sun hair, Afro hair, originated in America and the Africans is copying it. Okay, let me go on record to say this. No, we are not like Africans in the sense that those people there are original blood humans, pure blood humans. You can find some of those Africans that have no mixtures in them at all. 100% pure African stock. This is where we differ. In the mixtures. Without the mixtures, we will be 100% pure blood African stock. Do you get that? What is the mixtures? Colonizing. Bringing some of our ancestors into this continent. I will go as far as to say some Africans came here without the transatlantic slave trade before. The Europeans came over here. The Vikings came over here. Right? You niggas talking about Africans don't have knowledge of boat making. You're a fool, man. Y'all don't know about the waterways in Africa. Y'all act like Africa don't have no rivers, lakes, ponds and streams, waterfalls. You dig what I'm saying? That's the most natural thing an original human can possibly do is look at the water and say, how can I float on top of it? Because we was here a long time before the straight hair races came. Question, Abos, Dane Calloway, what Indian information scientifically are you bringing to say the Indian gene is older than the African gene? Dane Calloway not that smart, man. Y'all think he's smart, man. You feel what I'm saying? He hit y'all with them videos. He got me too. And then I had to go look at his first video. Trash. I'm just here to make you think. I'm not here to really tell you the truth. I just want you to think. Get it? That's the lock. To lock you in. Dane Calloway is a gamer. Right? He was a rapper, turned into a gamer. Him and his wife, they're gamers. Okay. They're gamers. And then he came with, I'm just here to make you think. He trying to get money off that gaming. He trying to get money off rapping. What can I bring next to get some money in? Let me come with this controversial information that's gonna make black people think they gonna like it or they not gonna like it, right? Bad information in a sense is good information because when it comes down to being seen, people are gonna tune in. Some are gonna question it, some are not gonna question it. Just like some of us don't know the real truth. Sun, heat, G, CHON plus P, get with it. What is it? Understand it. Like I said, some people come in, right? Check out what I'm saying. And that's why I feel like a lot of y'all not subscribing. Because that's how you can take the information, right? Instead of giving credit where credit is due. Rest in peace, Guru, Gangstar, right? People want to pick and go use it for themselves. I mean, isn't that what we do? Right now, you can bite styles, and that's cool. Back in the day, where I come from, you couldn't bite no styles. You get socked out. You can't take my origination. You can't take my origination. With that being said, though, hold on, because I want to hit this one more time. Because Dane Calloway uses a soundbite from Malcolm X to say, because he uses Aborigine, that we're the original people in America, right? And what did he say as well?
We are African, and we happen to be in America. We're not American. We are people who formerly were Africans who were kidnapped and brought to America.
He said we are Africans. All right, with that being said, that's YK the Truth, his track. He done dropped a couple of tracks all on fire to me because shit's funny. You understand what I'm saying? But within the diss, he is giving you proper information. And I challenge Dane Calloway to say something about it. I challenge Dane Calloway to come over here and say something about it. And you know he can't. Okay? He's not that intelligent. He's not that comprehensive. That's why he keeping y'all niggas in the past. Right? Grand Kush, YK the Truth. Check him out. Check his channel out. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm out. Y'all hold it down.